G'day everyone, how are we going? Oh, it's another one of those. Actually, Saturday night now, and we are going to do some unboxing again. Now, I did an unboxing, unscheduled boxing for Dell Latitude 5430 Rugged, and now I've got the other part to it, which is the Dell Dual Charge Dock. Now, this is the code name is HD22Q. Now, we're going to have a look at it. This is the world's first, well, they say it, the world's first laptop docking station that has a wireless charging built in. So it's going to be cool. I did talk about that in the Dell announcements like earlier this year. And now I've got it right here with me. So we're going to do unboxing with this. And as always, we're going to have a look. I've got my good old trusty knife. It's back with me again. And we'll just do this nice little slit here. There we go. And I will be creating a review video after this. Spend a bit of time because I've got to have a play with all the different, see how it works with Mac as well, and with different types of mobile phones as well too. So let's do this up. Okay, now it's nice to see everything's in cardboard and the packaging's right here. We've got, this is actually, it's actually smaller than I thought it was going to be, which is kind of nice to see, but we'll come back to it anyway for it. And we'll talk about a bit of the specs a little later on. Now, the chat is live, so if you want to have a quick talk about it, some interesting sort of thing. Okay, we've got, what do we got here? A bit of paperwork, like we do need that. All right, everything's online these days, so I don't know why we still get it printed out. All right, we've got a power adapter here. Now, let's have a look at what power adapter we get straight up. You guys know I love having a look at the power adapter that comes with it. Now, this one here is a 130 watt power adapter, and it's just your usual Dell AC power adapter that you'll see for a lot of docking stations. So if you've got an old one, you can even use it up more. But the only thing is that this HD22Q can only pass up to 90 watts to a laptop or a USB-C device anyway. So even you put a larger charger, it won't get any more faster than that. So that's it. So 130 is enough, and you probably see a lot of you. Now I've got this one's American style. I'm here in Australia, so this one is not going to be working for me. So I'll use another one here. So I'll just put that aside, but it uses normal 3-prong anyway. So sorry, the triple sort of thing. All right, let's get back to it. I'm going to move this away. I think that's about it. Yep, that's all there is. I'm just going to move that away, put it up on the ground. All right, here we go. Let's have a look at what this docking station can do. Oh, that is a nice sort of usual Dell color, that sort of grayish color. Yeah, it's plastic all around. That's fine. I don't think I've seen any docking station that's metal, and it's pretty much it. Now, the bottom part is a bit like rough. Well, it's not rough. It's like that felt velvet sort of feel to it. So it's like rubber. So that takes a bit of a wobble. So not wobble. I mean, my table's wobbling because it's sticking so much anyway. So that's got a bit of grip on the bottom end of it, which is really nice. And we've got the serial number at the bottom here. Now let's have a look at all the ports anyway. So before we have a look at the actual Qi charging way. All right, we've got USB Type C. So I'm taking that is a Thunderbolt 4 port. And then looking on the other side of it, left. Is that right or left? Right side, okay? We'll call it right side if we're looking towards the product in a way. We've got two USB 3.2 Gen 1 ports. Now, they're Type A ports. I know they're Type A ports at the side. And then, let me kind of just get this out of the way, see if I can rip this apart. No, they've actually done this one. It's just so I have a bit of room. I'll do this in a little bit of a moment anyway, just so you can have a look. And thank you for those who are joining me. Just move that away just so we can actually see the back of the ports better. All right, we've got another two Type A ports. They're USB 3.2 Gen 1 ports as well. So they're probably, it's nice to actually see they've actually given us 4 USB Type A ports, because I know a lot of people, and including myself, still use corded keyboards and mouse, as well as plugging maybe a printer as well, or you've got an extra USB Type A flash drive. So it's nice to have that combo. It's actually nice, it's decent to see actually 4 USB Type A ports. And then we've got the RJ45 for Ethernet. That's a gigabit. We've got the AC power port, and then we've got 2 displays. So we've got the first one, which is a display port. Now that is a version 1.4, and then we've got a full-size HDMI port. Now this is a very interesting one. It's actually quite cool. They've actually put HDMI 2.1 in there. So that's the latest. That's the best one we can get so far at standard wise, which means it can support this dock here can support dual 4K at 60 hertz, as well as a single 8K at 30 hertz. So it's but that of course 8K at 30 hertz will run through the HDMI 2.1 because it's got the higher bandwidth there anyway. So that's kind of cool. And then we've got the Qi charging now. This Qi charge is for, if I can find out, actually I'm gonna rip out my other docking station. I'm gonna borrow its power so we can have a look at it. So just give me a second. Rip it across this. Well, hopefully it doesn't unplug my computer, but it's just really stretching because it's plugged into my WD-19. Okay. Oh, interesting enough. Okay. Now this is, you wouldn't have known it because I just plugged it in at the back and I can feel it straight away. There is a fan at the back, and it does push a little bit of air, but not much air. But I just felt a little bit of air at the back. So there is a vent at the back. Sorry, let me just unplug this and I'll show you. So there is a vent at the back on the top of the port, and that there is a fan here, so I can feel that fan going off straight away. Now that's probably wouldn't be needed if you have. Sorry, this is probably, I'm really pulling the cord right high. I'm just gonna have to hold that cord there. It will be needed when you're especially doing the Qi charging or even the laptop charging if you're overpowering. All right, so anyway, let's have a look. I've got my good old mobile phone, so it's good for Qi charging. I am wondering if it does quick charging. So does that work? There we go. I can see it charging, which is quite cool. So you can do Qi charging now. Can you move this at all? Nope, you can't move it. So it's stationary. So you can still do your FaceTime or whatever you want to do still through your phone while it's charging and connected to your computer. That's fantastic. I'll test out the resolution in the second review video, but it's just nice to see. Is this actually under fast charging? Nope, it's just doing just normal wireless charging. So I'm taking it only does about 15 watts to your mobile phone. And of course, let's try. Suppose they say you can do your watches and stuff like that. So I've got a watch here. So let's try. I don't know how far it goes though. So let's have a look. Where does it come through? Can I feel it? I'm just trying to feel it if it comes through. Will it do? Or maybe my Samsung might not lock. I will be testing on an iPhone as well and an Apple Watch in my review video. It doesn't look like it's going to work with my Samsung watch. I'm just trying to find where it is. So normally it's around about here is what I expect it to be, but or maybe not. Will it work? Doesn't look like it's working here. I'll have to play this off. So it didn't look like it's charging my Samsung watch. This is the Galaxy 3. I will try it with the Apple Watch, see if it will charge that. You can plug it in just to see if it does or not. So cool. Does it say wireless fast charging on the Samsung? No, it does not. So it didn't do the wireless fast charging. So it was just a normal charging for it. So it's just on your normal slow charge. It wasn't on quick charge. So oh no, I am incorrect. It now has said fast charging just very quickly, and then it's come off. So no, it does do fast charging. There you go. So, but I'll put that up on my review video so you can see the performance of it, see how fast it goes in a way. But yeah, do you guys have any questions before I finish off the stream? Just a quick look at this docking station. I think it's nicely built. I'm just going to unplug this off for that, and I will do the heat test to see how hot this docking station can get and also see how loud it can. I'll do it in the review video since it does have a fan for that one there. But yeah, it's a nice, decent thing, and I'm surprised how small it is, especially with all the extra ports. I like the fact that it's got the 4 Type A ports, and then we can do dual monitors for this one here, even for the 4K for those who are. Now I know some people have asked me if this would be able to do the 120 hertz for 4K. Maybe it's single for the gaming computers. Gaming monitors. Now I don't think I've actually seen a docking station that can do or fully officially supports 120 hertz, but I know I don't have a 120 hertz monitor to try it out on. So I might actually have. I'll have to check my other monitor. It could maybe do 120 hertz. If it does, I'll actually give it a test and see if it will work with 100. But it's not. That's a 34-inch, so it's not really technically 4K. It's an ultra wide quad. Sorry. resolution monitor anyway. So I'll try it out to see it. I think it can do 120 watts, but it's not 4K hertz anyway. So I know some people are very picky, saying it's not 4K. But anyway, so yeah. Anyway, other than that, it's a nice, decent product. It's just a quick look at it as I was just doing unboxing before I start doing the testing. It's just so you guys can have a look at what this is. I think it goes at the moment here in Australia for about $430 off the Dell website. I think you can get, I think it's 428 or something like that. But I think it's quite a decent product considering that you get a charger, which is usually, well, fast charging docks are usually around about $70 or so, plus the docking station. Now, this is Thunderbolt 1, so you don't need to install, pretty sure, yeah, you don't need to install display drivers. It should just be plug and play. Now, I'm expecting this to also work with the Mac as well too for it, but I will test that out in my review video for this one there. All right, thank you very much for joining me. It looks like I don't have any more questions that's coming through, so it's at 15 rather than the 5. Yeah, I think it's at 15, not at the 5 watts anyway. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and definitely have a great evening or great day or great afternoon. And as always, imperfections in life makes it beautiful and interesting. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.